Okay, we are moving on to graphing equations from slope-intercept form. We learned slope-intercept form yesterday. That's y equals mx plus b. Anything before the x is our slope. Our slope means what we rise over what we run to get to the other point. Rise over run. Y-intercept means where we cross the y-axis on that particular line. For example, if I had a slope of 1/4 and a y-int of -2, I can easily graph the line without seeing it. I know that I intercept the y-axis at -2. I can put a dot there. I know the line's going to go through there. And I know my slope, rise over run. Up 1 over 1, 2, 3, and 4. Rise over run. Up 1 over 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I just graphed my line, which is huge because I typically made you create a table of values and you'd have to choose multiples of 4, evaluate it all out. This is huge, what I just showed you here, graphing from slope-intercept. As long as it's in y equals mx plus b form, you can graph it quickly. This is a cute little comic. You love this. These are my nice, lazy teenagers, and they have a track meet today, and he's like, I'm going to run. And his friend's like, hey, man, you got to rise up before you run. Get it? Get up, rise up, and then run. Get it? You love it?
Yeah. You can do horizontal.
Okay, and 3, 2, 1. Steps for graphing from slope-intercept. We want to plot the y-intercept first, always. Plot the y-intercept. Always the first thing. And then we're going to use slope to plot at least 2 other points, minimum. I usually do 4, and I've been doing this a long time. So how I handle this is my slope. Slope is rise over run. My y-int is -2. I'm going to abbreviate y-int, y-intercept, not integer, intercept. So I intercept my y-axis at -2. I make a dot. Now I use my slope to find 2 other points. Up 3, 1, 2, 3, over 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Up 3, 1, 2, 3, over 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's my beautiful line. You do not make a line segment. What do I mean by that? See, my line has arrows. That tells the person who's looking at my graph that I am going from -infinity to +infinity. I am not doing this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not doing this. Is that a line? No. It's a line segment, and I'm not making a line segment. I'm making a beautiful line. I'm also not going like this, because this tells me that you just need to bump it up a little bit. Increase your work ethic. That is really sloppy. Just go a little bit past. It's not that hard. Put some arrows. You don't need to box your arrows off, cute. I don't care about that. But I care that you extend past the point. Okay. Y equals x plus 1. What's my slope of this line?
1.
So that's my slope. 1 is really 1 over 1. A lot of my students get confused by that. Okay? And my y-int is 1. So I cross my y-axis at 1. Make a dot at the y-intercept and use my slope. Up 1 over 1. Up 1 over 1 and up 1 over 1. I am connecting them and I am making it pretty. Okay? Okay, next. graphing points to the left. When we graph points to the left, we're going to do the opposite. Okay, so this is negative 1x, right? Slope. Y-intercept. So I'm intercepting my y-axis at negative 1. My slope is negative 1. Down 1 over 1. Down 1 over 1. Double check. If you're negative, you better look like you're going down the hill. That's the most common point of confusion. Kids go up. Okay, down 1 over 1. Now to the opposite, you do the opposite. Instead of, go back to the y-end. Instead of going down 1, I go up 1. Instead of going to the right, I go to the left. Up 1, left 1. Up 1, left 1. Hey, there it is. And you can always tell because they should look like they're in a line. Okay? Y equals 3/4 x minus 4. That's plus a negative 4. So my y-intercept is negative 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where I cross the y-axis. Slope, 3/4. Up 3 over 4. Ready? Here I go. Up 3, 1, 2, 3 over 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Up 3, 1, 2, 3 over 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Other way. Instead of up 3, down 3, 1, 2, 3, other way 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. See, it went in a line. That's good. I know I'm right. And I graphed lines. Exactly how my teacher and future college professor will want me to graph lines. To the right and to the left of my y-intercept. That's how you do it.